The story takes place on an ocean liner, the RMS Atlantic. En route to New York, Monty Bodkin hopes to win back his fiancée Gertrude Butterick, an England international hockey player traveling to a tournament, who has just ended their engagement without explanation. Their fellow travelers include Gertrude's cousin Ambrose Tennyson, who has accepted a job as a writer for the Super Llewellyn Film Corporation, and Ambrose's younger brother Reggie Tennyson, who is being forced by his family to take up an office job in Canada. Also on board are Ambrose's fiancée, Lottie Blossom, a film actress for the Super Llewellyn, as well as the movie mogul Ivor Llewellyn, the corporation's president, and Llewellyn's sister-in-law Mabel Spence. Numerous comic misunderstandings occur throughout the novel, many inadvertently due to the well-intentioned ship's steward Albert Peasmarsh. Udharan Chinn. Mabel informs Llewellyn that his wife Grace, currently in Paris, has sent a message telling him that he is to smuggle her new pearl necklace through U.S. Customs to avoid paying duty. Too afraid of his wife to refuse, Llewellyn frets about the risks for several days, his concern heightened by the erroneous belief that Monty is a spy working for the customs authorities. He tries to bribe Monty by offering him an acting job, but Monty hates acting and refuses. Gertrude explains that she broke off her engagement after seeing a photograph of Monty in swimming costume, believing his chest tattoo to be recent. After Monty explains that he unwisely got the tattoo more than 3 years ago during a previous brief entanglement, Gertrude renews the engagement. Monty buys Gertrude a Mickey Mouse toy which opens to reveal chocolates inside. She develops an intense romantic attachment to it. Llewellyn had hired Ambrose Tennyson as a writer under the mistaken belief that he was the famous poet Alfred Lord Tennyson. When he is told of his error, he immediately fires Ambrose. Now lacking a job, Ambrose no longer feels able to marry Lottie as he does not want to rely on her money. Lottie is desperate and takes Gertrude's Mickey Mouse, threatening to tell Gertrude that Monty gave it to her if Monty does not accept Llewellyn's offer, and insist that Ambrose be rehired. Gertrude, growing increasingly suspicious of Monty's relationship with Lottie, calls off the engagement again. Ambrose convinces Lottie to return the toy to Monty, though Monty believes that he has lost Gertrude for good anyway. Reggie and Mabel have grown close during the voyage and become engaged. Reggie decides to ignore the Canadian office job and to go with Mabel to California. However, like his brother, he is unwilling to rely on his fiancée's money, and he needs a job. Llewellyn agrees to hire Reggie in return for him smuggling the necklace through customs. On arrival in New York, everyone makes it past customs. Reggie privately tells Llewellyn he had hidden the necklace in the Mickey Mouse, but Monty, despite not knowing what it contains, is unwilling to hand it over. Llewellyn agrees to give jobs to both Monty and Ambrose in return for the toy. With Mabel's help, contracts are signed and Llewellyn grabs the toy and leaves. Udharan Chinn. Lottie confesses to Gertrude her attempted blackmail of Monty, and explains that she never had any romantic interest in him. Being engaged herself, Gertrude reconciles with Monty once more. Both Monty and Ambrose now have jobs and are free to resume their respective engagements. The steward Peasmarsh comes to see Monty and explains that he had found and confiscated the necklace, and the Mickey Mouse is actually empty. However, Peasmarsh had held onto the necklace as he did not want Monty to get in trouble, and he reveals that he brought it through customs himself. In his pocket, Monty is delighted to learn from Lottie that prohibition has been repealed, and calls his hotel's room service to order champagne.